Fleeing violence has become a daily challenge for millions of people in Haiti as gangs try to extend their control across the country. At least 70 people were killed in the town of Pont-Sondé in central Haiti by a gang known as Grand Cri, known for its cruel attacks on civilians.
The gangs arrived and killed people. There were a lot of victims.
The gang members reportedly set fire to at least 45 houses and 34 vehicles, forcing residents to flee their homes.
I have control of the situation at the moment. However, I caution people of the possibility of another attack. The police are in place and they told me they are ready to respond to another attack.
Since the killing of Haitian President Jovenel Moïse in 2021, Haiti has been in chaos, with gangs controlling over 80% of Haiti's capital. The United Nations has deployed an initial 400 men from Kenya as part of a multinational security control mission to assist the Haitian police. But for now, the MSS, as the mission is known, is underfunded and outgunned.
The Secretary General stresses the importance of the joint efforts undertaken by the Haitian National Police and the Multinational Security Support Mission. Those efforts need to be supported. Secretary General urgently appeals to all member states to ensure that the Multinational Security Support Mission receives the financial and the logistical assistance they need in order to succeed.
Haiti is struggling with violence and tens of thousands have been displaced. Half of the population is facing acute hunger, marking one of the highest rates of acute food insecurity in the world. People in the country are desperate for any type of assistance that for now is taking too long.
Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Marcos Reaction. Thanks for everyone who has subscribed to my channel. If you haven't, please remember to subscribe, remember to comment, remember to share, especially for those who are watching this video for the first time. Now, I have this video. I want us to see how things are going on in Haiti. Watch this video till the end and I'll be back with more views.
In the Caribbean country of Haiti, armed gangs have been terrorizing the population for years. They kill and torture, intentionally burn houses down, kidnap people for ransom, and it's forced hundreds of thousands of people to flee their homes. A UN-backed security mission led by Kenyan police has been working to stabilize the country, but it seems the gangs are regaining strength. A recent spate of attacks in the Haitian capital uprooted thousands of people in a matter of days. A UN helicopter was attacked by gangs. 2 airlines have suspended flights. The Haitian police say that gangs could soon take control of the entire city of Port-au-Prince.
Armored cars patrol trash-littered streets. This is what much of Haiti's capital looks like these days. Most residents left this area a long time ago. We're on the boundary of gang territory, and despite fierce battles, the police have been unable to restore safety. A street vendor tells us why she still comes here.
It's even more dangerous where I live, and I can't sell anything there. Here, I can make at least a little money to take care of my children.
We don't have time to get more of her story.
The gangs can appear at any moment. They're very dangerous.
So we drive on to meet people who have fled the violence. The UN says 700,000 displaced people are now living in makeshift shelters, like former theaters or abandoned government buildings. Immaculée Civil is one of them. She tells us about a day in August last year when she came home to find her house burned down. Inside were the charred remains of her husband and her mother.
I found their burned bodies and possessions. I could barely recognize them.
Trauma and fear made her move to a safer neighborhood, but she couldn't escape the danger. A few months later, gang members abducted Immaculée on her way to work. What followed is difficult to listen to.
They kidnapped me. They beat me. They knocked some of my teeth out. They hit my head with an iron stick. They demanded $10,000 to release me. While they called my family for the money, they kept beating me. They also raped me.
She says her kidnappers tortured her every day.
I fainted a few times. At one point, I thought I'd die. When they kidnap you, they show you where they're going to put you. Those whose relatives don't pay have their limbs cut off and are thrown into a hole to die. It's a large hole, the size of a swimming pool.
How many dead bodies she saw in that hole, she doesn't know. But she remembers that some had their legs chopped off, some their arms. She also saw people being burned alive. Her family begged her kidnappers not to kill her. And after 1.5 months, they were able to raise and pay part of the requested ransom. After receiving the money, the kidnappers threw Immacula onto the street. Her family found her weak in a pile of garbage. She still feels pain in her body and can't forget what she saw.
I don't have hope anymore. I always see dead people in the streets. It affects me a lot. I would like to live in a peaceful place.
Immacula says she survived hell and would leave Haiti immediately if she could afford it. Just a few kilometers from here, entire neighborhoods are still controlled by gangs, like the one that kidnapped her.
Diego Durin is a Haiti analyst with the International Crisis Group. He's based in Mexico. Diego, it's good to have you with us. The security mission led by Kenyan police, has it been a complete failure?
Well, it hasn't played out as it was expected. The mission was authorized by the Security Council about a year ago, and it was expected that at this point the mission would have around 2,500 police officers trying to support the police to regain the upper hand against the gangs. But there has been many things that have been hampering the right deployment of the officers. Right now, there are only around 400 police officers in Port-au-Prince from the security mission. So the mission is really understaffed, under-equipped, and it doesn't have enough means to really implement its mandate in Haiti.
Well, why is that? Why does it have such a shortage of manpower, and why is there a shortage of equipment?
Well, this is not a UN mission, so it is not financed by assessed contributions as other peacekeeping operations that have been in Haiti. The main financial backer for now is the United States, who has contributed over $300 million for the mission. That has been mainly used to construct the operational base of the mission, to vet the officers and train the officers that have been deployed. But other countries haven't stepped up, despite many calls, for example, at the recent General Assembly high-level meetings in New York, to try to rally support to have more funds for this mission. Because really, and this has been said by the UN Secretary General, comparing the funds that are needed for this mission with the money that has been granted to other security crises around the world, it is not a huge amount of money.
Okay, well,
so it is really.
Diego, what are you saying? Do we need then a proper UN peacekeeping mission to be sent to Haiti? Would that do the job of helping to restore, rule of law and some sort of social peace in the country?
Well, the local security forces in Haiti clearly need a backing of an international force, a strong international force, to retake huge swaths of the territory in the capital and other regions of the country that have been that are now controlled by gangs, that have been spreading greatly over recent years.
So why do you think, Diego, let me just ask you, why do you think the UN, though, hasn't taken that step to send in a peacekeeping mission? I mean, it's obvious that what is being done is not working.
Well, it was discussed as some of the options that were on the table, but it was somehow the last resort option, because in Haiti there was a UN peacekeeping mission called MINUSTA between 2004 and 2017 that did achieve to reduce the violence in the country. But it also was many peacekeepers committed crimes, were involved in sexual abuses. They introduced cholera in 2010. So there were many scandals that made Haitians to be reluctant to have another peacekeeping UN peacekeeping operation. So that's why this multinational force led by Kenya was.
Now, the number of Haitians facing acute hunger has now reached half the population. The country is dealing with political instability and the ongoing fallout from a surge in gang violence early this year. More than 5 million people are struggling to feed themselves and their families.
The gangs forced us out. I lost my parents, my mother and father. The gangs burned them alive in the house, and now we can't go back. We're here in this camp.
They've lost their ability to make money. So we see very many people who are living in sites for displaced people within the capital who are in a situation which is considered to be the most severe situation in terms of food insecurity. It's level 5, a catastrophic level of food insecurity.
Well, despite the hunger crisis and gang violence in Haiti, authorities in neighboring Dominican Republic are planning to deport up to 10,000 undocumented Haitian migrants each week. New detention centers have been built to process deportees in several eastern provinces. The Dominican Republic has already deported more than 70,000 Haitians this year. Let's take a wider look at the crisis unfolding in Haiti. Nearly 5.5 million people face chronic hunger, making Haitians one of the poorest proportions of acutely food insecure people in any crisis worldwide. Well, out of these, 2 million are facing emergency levels of hunger, and at least 6,000 now live in temporary shelters after fleeing their homes. Violent attacks and fighting linked to gangs are on the rise, with the number of internally displaced Haitians nearly doubling to more than 700,000 in the past 6 months. More than half of them are children.
Welcome back, guys. I hope you have watched that video. Now, those are some of the scenes in Haiti. I think after watching that video, we can all agree that these people are still in cold. We can all agree that these people have not yet found the help we thought they would get. Now, you have seen in that video that this mission is outfunded, this mission is outgunned. Now, the bigger question is, how will these people find help? Because for this mission to be effective, they need weapons, in fact advanced weapons, not just weapons, advanced weapons. Because there's a video I did, you heard that these gangs, they have very, very advanced weapons. And our soldiers, they don't have that. So if they are outgunned, how will they even help this mission? So it seems the people of Haiti will be in cold for a while, because if the mission is outfunded, if the mission is outgunned now, I don't think there will be help, because if they have occupied 80% of the port, it means there are so many. So for them to be handled, a lot has to be done. Maybe more soldiers, maybe advanced weapons. I think something can happen. So I don't know what you guys have to say about this, because I see an impossibility here for these people. How do you think we can help these people? I think these people need help. Maybe in the comment section, what do you think can help the people of Haiti? Let's interact, guys. Also pray for them. Let's pray for them. Let's stand with them, because these people really, 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 really need help. Our soldiers cannot just do this alone. I think something extra must be done. Thank you for watching, guys. Let's interact in the comment section. Maybe we can find a solution for these people. Thank you.